Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of BrandVision Marketing's BrandBoost. Today, going to talk about the core of the brand and beginning at the beginning. Best way to build a brand is to reflect who you are at your core. Your corporate culture needs to be reflected in the core of the brand and needs to be promoted touch point to touch point. You simply cannot promote that you are one thing and within the walls of your company live another thing. Consumers aren't stupid, so to reflect who that core value is, what that core value is the best way to build a brand identity. And we're going to segue, do a couple of episodes along this topic. But a great starting point for that is your origin story. Begin at the beginning. You can talk to Steve Jobs when he was alive, and he'll tell you about building computers in the garage, or Michael Dell when he was building computers in his dorm room, or Walt Disney's will tell you it all started with a mouse. So the origin story matters, and the origin story is yours, and it's uniquely yours, and that's why it's important, and that's why it's important to the branding process. And everyone's is different, obviously. I just look at BrandVision Marketing. Look at our origin story. That dates back to 1993. And I've mentioned in previous episodes, I've sat on both sides of the table. My dad had a shoe store, and I took an interest in their advertising and marketing process. And then after college, I moved back to Indiana for 9 months to sell for a group of radio stations before moving back and selling ad time for a radio station in Knoxville. And honestly, I learned so much from both angles, but didn't like what I saw from either. And what I would see is reps come in that obviously didn't have the shoe store's best interest at heart. And then on the other side of that, I would be given packages to sell to clients and asked, well, so are they going to buy this package? Or and I was like, well, honestly, that's not a good demographic fit for them. So, and the response I would get was, we don't care, just sell. And I never saw that as my job, to convince someone to do something that wasn't in their best interest. My job was to work in partnership with them to achieve their goals. And so when I started the agency, I kind of brought that mindset to the table. That was really what got me passionate about wanting to work on the agency side, to I don't want to say shield clients from all that, but to just provide them with an objective resource to partner with them. So that's basically it. That's the BrandVision Marketing origin story in a nutshell. That's the short version I share with clients. Again, nothing earth-shattering, but it does give people an idea of what to expect from this brand. It does give clients a foundation to move on with, knowing what they're going to be able to expect in terms of that sense of partnership and objectivity, and really just genuine caring. So that's ours. Now you need to tell your origin story. Brands are about relationships. If you can make your origin story tap into an emotional element, that's great. That's ideal. But be genuine. Be truthful. Be sincere. Be you. And tell that story as part of the foundational element of your brand. Because, like I said at the very beginning, the best way to build a brand is to build it around who you are at your core. Consumers will connect with that, and it will resonate with them. Thanks for watching this episode of BrandBoost, and stay tuned for more. Thanks.